previous video, I showed you how to make Nitro cold brew. In this video, I'm gonna ask the question, is it worth your time to make Nitro cold brew at home? The materials we're gonna use are pretty cheap overall. We're gonna use the whipped cream canister. You can usually get these for like $30 to $40, so they're not too expensive. And then the other thing is the nitrogen cartridges. Boom. Now that we have those, let's go ahead and make our cup of Nitro cold brew and see what we think. You ready for this? Here comes the gas. Woo! All right. Okay, here we go, guys. All right. So, like usual, that is looking good, okay? Not gonna complain about that. We got some great cascading going on, some lovely looking cream. Let's go, and we've got a nice little foam top. Let's take a sip. Pretty good, nice and creamy. So realistically, let's let it sit, kind of like we were gonna be drinking it normally. Let 5 minutes go by, just take some sips, and then we're gonna come back and do a full review on going from a full glass to finishing the glass. All right, we're about 10 minutes in here to the cold brew. So let's talk about what we're getting with the home brew. First up, let's just kind of go over the overall cost. Obviously, you gotta buy this guy. This is about $30 to $40. Then you gotta buy the cartridges. And these usually work out to be about $1 a piece, maybe a little more than $1 a piece. You've got to make your cold brew coffee. That may or may not be like a real cost for you because you may just make cold brew coffee anyway. So it's just a question of whether you should go the direction of Nitro. It starts off really good, the way that it should taste, like nice, thick and creamy. But then by about 5 minutes in, it's kind of like you're drinking a flat soda. It's got some fizz, but it's starting to lose that creaminess. And then by 10 minutes, it's almost like you're just drinking straight up cold brew, like it's flat. And to some degree, I would even go so far as to say it might have a negative effect on the flavor because there's a tiny like flat fizz flavor that's still there, but it's not pleasant. So it goes from being creamy to like slightly fizzy. Overall, it's a kind of a toss-up if it's worth it or not. It tastes good, but then it kind of goes flat, so it's a bit disappointing. If there was a way to make the cold brew and it kept the creaminess a lot longer, it would be awesome. But I don't know if there's a way under $50 to make cold brew Nitro coffee at home to do that. The Nitro homebrew is decent, but it's not gonna replace a really good coffee shop Nitro cold brew. So if you know better ways to make Nitro cold brew at home, let us know below.